Have you ever wanted to do something but held back because your mind filled with what-ifs? This story is about a man named Ravi whose habit of overthinking stopped him from moving forward, until one moment changed everything. Let's see what happened. Once, in a small, quiet village, there lived a kind and smart man named Ravi. Everyone liked him because he was always respectful and helpful. But Ravi had one big problem: he thought too much about everything. Even the smallest decision would leave him confused. He imagined all the bad things that could go wrong, and this made him afraid to act. One sunny morning, Ravi decided to visit his old friend who lived in the next village. To reach there, he had to cross a wide river. When he arrived at the riverbank, he saw a small wooden boat tied to a tree. The boat looked strong, and the river was calm. But there was no boatman in sight. Ravi looked at the boat and started thinking. Should I take the boat? He wondered. But what if the boat starts leaking? What if there are crocodiles in the water? What if a storm suddenly comes? What if the boat floats away before I even step in? He kept thinking and thinking, and each thought made him more afraid. So instead of crossing the river, Ravi sat under a tree nearby to think more. Minutes turned into hours. The sun slowly began to set. Ravi was still sitting under the tree, tired, hungry, and lost in his thoughts. His fear had frozen him. He had made no decision at all. Just then, an old traveler came walking along the riverbank. Without a second thought, the traveler walked to the boat, untied the rope, got in, and began rowing across the river. Ravi watched in surprise. The boat did not sink. No crocodiles came. There was no storm. The river stayed calm, and the man reached the other side safely. Ravi felt a wave of realization wash over him. I wasted the whole day worrying about things that never happened, he thought. Filled with new courage, Ravi stood up, walked to the boat, and got in. He crossed the river safely and peacefully. His journey was simple and calm, nothing like the disaster he had imagined. When he reached the other side, his friend smiled and said, "What took you so long?" Ravi laughed and replied, "I was stuck in my own thoughts instead of moving forward." From that day on, Ravi made a promise to himself. He would still think before acting, but he would never let his thoughts stop him from living. He had learned that most of the fear was only in his mind. Moral: overthinking creates problems that aren't real. Many of us stop ourselves from doing things because we imagine all the bad things that could happen. We worry about failing, being laughed at, or making mistakes. But most of the time, those fears never come true. Just like Ravi's boat ride, the things we imagine to be difficult often turn out to be easy once we try. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, take a step forward. Trust yourself. Life becomes easier when we take action instead of staying stuck in fear. Don't let your mind trap you. Let your actions free you.